Oh, I feel so comfy. Oh, hello guys, and welcome to the Viral Babe Show. I'm your host, Macedo, aka Viral Babes. Guys, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share. We need everyone to support. I need people in Africa to see it, in South America to see it, in America to see it, and obviously in the UK to see my show. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Woo! Boo, 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 boo. I don't know why I've even done that. I've got a very special guest, the Black Barbie herself, the hilarious Sharifa Butterfly. Woo! Let's give her a round of applause. Woo! Woo! I'm so glad you're here on my show, babes. I'm literally buzzing. We love you. Everyone's been talking about you in the studio. It's crazy.
Yeah, in the studio?
In the studio, yeah, babe.
I love that.
I mean, you're a very well-known comedian in the UK. If you don't know, because some of you are living under a rock. So Sharifa is a very well-known stand-up comedian in the UK. So Sharifa, I've brought you on my show because I want to get to know more about you.
Okay.
How did you start stand-up comedy, and what inspired you to do stand-up comedy?
What inspired me to start? I'm trying to give the short answer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
oh, babe, you can give a long answer if you want to. We've got all day. Don't
all
worry.
my friends were just basically like, you should give it a go. And my dad was actually the first person to be like, you should do stand-up comedy when I was 14. But my dad was also like, you could probably be a good dealer. I ended up living in Liverpool. It's a bit of a long story, but I ended up in Liverpool at 14.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to a school eventually in Liverpool. And I was telling my dad about the school, and I was like, it's racist, and I need to go to another school. This is just a little bit too much of a culture shock.
Exactly.
And I love you, your accent.
Thank you. Both giving Essex, darling. I'm the Essex babes, aren't I?
But I was telling him, and he was just laughing, and I was like, I'm literally telling you my trauma, this is not funny.
It's not
and
cute,
he was like, no, but you could do stand-up comedy. You could tell this on stage. But you know, obviously when you're in school and you're trying to be funny, or you're trying to be the class clown, you know you're funny because you're trying. But I didn't realize that just telling stories and just me being me, that people found that funny. So I actually used to get a bit upset when people used to laugh. And I remember telling my friends about getting beat by my mum, and they were crying laughing, and I was like, there's nothing funny about
that's
this.
traumatic.
It's very traumatic, but they were like, no, it's the way
it's the way you kind of articulate.
Yeah, the way you're and you're giving the slipper a personality, but I'm just being me. I'm just explaining the story.
What is it like being on stage captivating people, and people actually laughing at your jokes and actually rating what you're doing? How does that make you feel like?
I like to see people happy. So when people smile and they're happy, it makes you feel happy. It's like when people yawn and then you naturally start yawning. When people smile, it naturally makes you smile.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel good.
In terms of prepping, what's the prepping like? What's the process of the prepping like? When you're obviously prepping for a show, what do you normally do?
Well, just before I go on, I just try and remind myself that it's not that deep. I'm just having a conversation with my friends. They might not actually be my actual friends, but I just try and think if I was telling this story to my best friend, how would I tell the story? That's the amount of relaxed that I feel like you have to be. And I just try and remind myself that even if it's some jokes don't land and it doesn't go the way that I'm expecting it to, it's still not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's true.
Go back to the club the following day or week or whatever, and you change the jokes and you try again.
I'm an influencer as well, and I find it really hard dating. So I wanna delve into that. What's dating for you being a stand-up comedian? Do you find it hard, or are you taken seriously? Sometimes I feel like me being who I am and the skits that I do, I'm not taken seriously by people.
Really?
Even because of the way I articulate myself when I speak. People think it's a joke. It's all but this is me. Do you know what I mean? So how do you feel?
I feel like my dating life has been a joke before I started comedy and after, to be honest. Yeah.
What do you mean Denise? What do you mean Jack said that to you? No, Jack, Jack last week was practically in your arms. That Jack Branning, babe, I don't know what it is. All right, Denise, all right, catch you later. Bye. That Jack Branning is so fake. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. Have you got like any like siblings, like brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I've got an older sister.
No.
I've got a couple younger sisters.
No. How do they feel about you doing stand-up comedy? Like, do they enjoy it? Are they supportive?
Yeah, they're really supportive.
Yeah.
They like come to my shows, and like sometimes even if I want to talk about something in the club, I'll be like, "Do you think this is relatable?" Like I'll call my little sister, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's so relatable. I went through that the other day. Like, I think you should talk about it." And yeah, it's good.
I've got to touch on this aspect, so because I've done a bit of research on you as well. Obviously, I've got ADHD, and you talk about your autism when you're doing your stand-up comedy. Like, how is that navigating that?
I'm not surprised you have ADHD, by the way.
Oh, well, you can tell, can't you?
I think in some ways it's really, really helpful, but then in other ways, I can see how it might be a little bit harder. I don't think it's better or worse. I just think it's just a unique experience. So at the beginning, when you first start doing comedy, most of the gigs that you can get are bringer gigs. And a bringer gig is basically in order to perform at the pub or club that you want to perform at, you have to bring a friend to stay, watch the show and stay through the whole show.
No way.
Yeah, but you also have to stay. Like even after you perform, you have to stay. And like some of these nights are like 3 hours and stuff. But it's because if you have like a bunch of new comedians doing a new comedian night, it might be hard to get like the general public in to watch. So it's in order to like help so that you have an audience to practice in front of. But I'm not really used to having to sit for 3 hours watching other people on stage for 3 hours. So I would be taking toilet breaks every 2 minutes.
Fidgeting.
Really, I used to find that really, really hard. And my friends as well are very neurodivergent because neurodivergent people.
Period. They will come on.
They just
will click.
Exactly.
Period.
So they would also be like, "Oh my gosh, when's this ending? Like we love you, but we can't sit through 3 hours every single night."
Crazy.
So I found that really hard.
Yeah.
And then also if I tell a joke and it's not funny, I'm okay with that. Like, I will fix the joke, but you don't have to tell me that was really good if it was not really good.
Yeah.
I also don't really have the skills no, I do have the skills because I've practiced it. But if someone wasn't very good, I'm not going to lie to them and be like, yeah, you smashed it. You did really good. If they didn't, because it's not helpful because they need to like go away and like fix the joke. So sometimes I would struggle if someone was like, "Oh, you did really well," and then I would just like be like, "Thank you," and I wouldn't say it back. And then another comedian was like, "Bro, like say it back, just say you too." And I'm like, but they didn't, and that's not helpful. That's not helpful. If it wasn't good, that's okay. I can like rewrite it and I can go back and I can try again. Like you don't have to lie to me.
I wanted to ask you, your dancing career, when did that start? Did you start doing that at first, and then where did it lead you? And
I definitely started doing that first. I've only been doing comedy for like a couple years, 2.5 years. I've been dancing since I was like, well, over a decade.
Nice.
But I got interested in that because I watched Honey.
Okay, I've heard of Honey. Yeah. Movie.
And like Step Up.
Okay, Step Up. Yeah. The classics.
I watched those films and I was like, oh, I guess this is what I'm doing, and I kind of just rolled with it. When I moved to Liverpool, because it was like quite sudden, and I wasn't going to school for about 10 months, which is, I don't understand how I slipped underneath the system, but somehow I did.
So you went for school 10 months?
Yeah. And
secondary school?
Secondary school, yeah.
Those are the most importantest time of the year in your school career.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like GCSEs around the corner.
I didn't go to school, and my dad was like, "Oh, I'm working on it," and I had nothing to do. So he was like, "There's a dance school like close to your house. You said you like dancing, why don't you go there?" So I went there like couple times a week, but it was like choreo and like a lot of hair flicking.
I love hair flicking. I flick my hair every time.
Yeah, me
my
too.
invisible hair. Have you got that little like? Do you know what I mean? I love doing that.
Then I moved to London, and then I went to Kingston College.
Okay, I've heard of Kingston College. Yeah,
I had a friend, and I was like, "Look at me dancing in my kitchen. I think I could like get really good at dancing." And he was like, "Oh, you should come to my friend's dance class." Went to his friend's dance class in somewhere in South London.
Yeah.
And then they had a rehearsal in South Bank. Do you know South Bank?
I know South Bank. Yep, I do.
Yeah. And then in South Bank, I saw like lots of freestylers and like hip hop dancers and just all these dancers. And I was like, are they just like making this up on the spot? This is so cool. And then I made a friend, and she was like, "Do you want to come to a battle?" And I was like,
"Oh, the battles, like." Okay, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Come to a battle, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually a thing." And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay." So I went to see this battle, and I was like, "No way, this is actually real." And then maybe like a year after that, there was a battle and called Freestyle Friday. I went and I was like shivering, like so scared. God, but then I ended up winning. And yeah, but it was for like beginners.
Yeah, that's good.
But it still like gave me the confidence to continue, and then I just kept battling basically.
I want to know where you're originally from. Like, are your parents like Caribbean? You mix with?
Do you want to guess?
I don't know. Babe, I'm so bad. I don't want to offend.
So
you know what I mean? I don't want to offend.
I'm never offended.
You give me like Jamaican, but half Jamaican and half mixed with like a Caribbean island.
Oh, okay, Caribbean girl. And my mum's Jamaican.
Okay.
And my dad's Nigerian and English.
Oh, period. Yeah. Okay,
where are you from?
Guess, babe.
Nigeria.
I'm half Jamaican, half Angolan.
Oh, okay.
I think I lied. I'm Angolan. Sorry.
Did you actually just lie?
Yeah, bro.
Is that going in the episode?
I mean, my producer, I guess, is it going to go in the episode, you know? Hello there. My name's Tracy, a middle-aged mother of 10, but I don't look a day over 16. Today I'm going to give you tips on how to be a successful stay-at-home mother. Step 1, get that money, darling. Make sure you collect all of the money from your baby fathers. Step 2, lie. Let's be realistic. You don't love those kids. I should have kept my legs closed. But tell them you love them anyways. They like that. Step 3, these aren't your kids. They're just your minions. Make sure they know how to give back rubs at the age of 5. My little Tommy got great sets of hands. And finally, don't listen to me. I'm a raging okay. For the next segment, we're going to do viral trivia. I hope, Sharifa, you're ready for this. Even though my general knowledge is a bit like whack.
So I'm off camera. I'm going to be asking the questions.
Right. Hello, producer. You're right.
What's up?
You look nice.
Right?
You look nice
today.
Absolutely gorgeous.
First question. Which horoscope sign is a fish? A, Aquarius, B, Cancer, or C, Pisces?
I think so.
Right. Show me your board.
I don't know. I thought.
Okay. So it's Pisces. So
do you know what? That was going to be my second one, but because you said Aquarius, I was like, Aquarium.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I see.
You got 1 point, Mike.
That's crazy because I was literally going to put Aquarius. I was going to put Aquarius.
Did you know he was an Aquarius?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's an Aquarius. Yeah.
Well, of course he's going to know the answer then.
Well, he wouldn't know that.
I don't know nothing, babe.
All right. Next question. Which flag has green, white, and orange in that order? A, Ireland, B, Ivory Coast, or C, Italy?
Oh my God. Wait, what?
So, A, Ireland, B, Ivory Coast, C, Italy.
I think so. Oh, we got the same, yeah.
Okay, so the answer is Ireland. You're both correct.
Yeah, I thought so.
You're both correct.
It's gonna get hard. I'm actually getting a bit nervous.
Oh, babe, don't get nervous.
He's gonna expose my lack of education.
Oh, babe, it's fine, though, babe, darling, it's fine, babe. Like literally, I'm telling you.
All right, I love this question. This was personally written by me and my good friend Nat.
Oh,
so
God. Oh, what, my big brother? The annoying one. Oh, do me a favour.
Which animal is infamous for laughing? A.
What the?
A, elephant, B, giraffe, C, viral babes, and D, hyena.
Are you being for real? No, are you actually being for real? Are you being?
Question.
Oh my God, are you being for real? This is what's gonna make them. Wait, so we got A, B, C,
and D.
I'm gonna put
A,
C.
elephant. Oh, you're gonna put C. Okay, cool. So the answer is C, viral babe. No, I'm joking.
That would have been a guess and a mock, but
the answer is hyena, D. So
that's hyena. Okay, well done.
Hyena. Okay.
Well done, Sharifa.
Next question. Where was the first example of paper money used? A, China, B, Turkey, or C, Greece?
I'm just gonna pick a country that I've not. Right. I want to go to.
Show me your boards. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Sharifa's got the point. China.
Are you being for real?
God, I'm so smart.
Yes.
Period.
China.
I've done B. I want to go Turkey. That's what I've done B.
What, to get your teeth done?
Yeah, get my teeth from my ass done, innit, girl?
You want to get your ass done?
Yeah, and my teeth BBL, girl. What's that mean?
BBL.
Why?
You look absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, don't stop here. I look amazing. I'll get fellas like this, babe.
We can be gym partners.
Okay,
I'm
period.
trying to grow a bum as well.
Okay, we'll do that then. Gym partner. We've got a gym partner, guys.
Next question is, what animal is known for its ability to regenerate lost limbs? A, snake, B, lizard, C, starfish, and D, viral babes.
Stop doing that. I think so. I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Show me your board. Oh, you both got it wrong. The answer's starfish.
Can I say
Snakes shed their skin. That's why it's a hard question, because snakes are gonna shed their skin.
What are we calling? Because I feel like I low-key got that right. Because lizards, no.
You're braving your answer.
Because you said lizards, right?
Yeah,
I
lizards.
guess those are lizards, and lizards' tails fall off, and then the tail grows back sometimes.
Is that? I don't know.
Well, I think limb is arms and legs.
Arms and legs.
So I think
so a tail wouldn't. So a tail's not a limb, though.
Yeah, tail's not a limb. Yeah.
Well,
arms and legs. What was the first toy to be televised? A, Barbie, B, a Rubik's Cube, C, Mr. Potato Head, or D, a Slinky?
What the hell is a Slinky?
Show me your board. I
think I'm so wrong. Okay, cool. Right,
okay, so it's actually Mr. Potato Head. It's actually C. Mr. Potato Head is the first, yeah. I was shocked when I saw that. I thought it was Slinky, to be honest.
Not Mr. Potato Head.
Okay, we got the last question.
Oh my God.
What is the largest type of bear? I can't believe our babes is written into this question.
Wait, why am I written in that? No, but guys, that's actually bullying, you know. This is Sharifa. I'm calling the police because
your brother wrote the questions.
Yeah, I know, but this is an offence, babe. It's actually an offence. Like, what's going on? Chloe, let's get the securities, girl. Stat name.
All right, what is the largest type of bear? A, grizzly bear, B, polar bear, C, black bear, and D, viral babes. Show me boards. The answer, okay, Sharifa got right, polar bear.
Okay, cool.
Polar bear.
I thought black bears were really, really big, though.
Yeah, I thought it was black bears as well as polar bear. So that was the last one. The winner of trivia is Sharifa with 4 points. Martin with 2 points. Watch him.
A lot better than I thought.
You done really well there, babe.
You're embarrassed on the internet.
You done very
well.
well.
Not knowing things.
I think, babe, I'm gonna be embarrassed, but do you know what? It's all right with me because that's a recurring thing. Guys, I had an amazing time with my guest, Sharifa Butterfly. I just want to thank, obviously, for you coming. I really want to like send blessings of success to you and your career.
Thank you.
Keep going, keep pushing, babe. And I'll be seeing you soon at the Live at the Apollo. Bye, guys. Make sure, remember, you like, comment, and subscribe and share, babes. Remember, I want to go viral again. This show needs to go viral. And it's a national television show, so don't forget that. Mwah! Sada!